Mom always believed that when people died, they became stars. She had this beautiful way of explaining how no one ever really left us. They just moved up there, watching over us from above. Look, Allie, see that bright one? That's your grandpa. And right next to him is your grandma. And oh, there's Barney, your puppy, chasing stars now. Grandpa, Grandma, and Barney's still causing trouble up there, huh? Of course they are. They're all up there, keeping an eye on you. Sometimes it felt like she was still here, like if I looked hard enough, I'd see her. But she wasn't. She was gone. She wasn't up in the stars either, and I missed her so much. It had been 2 months. You'd think I would have come to terms with it by now, but I hadn't. Neither had Dad, even though he wanted me to believe he had. At school, I was just the girl with the dead mom. People looked at me with those sad eyes. I didn't want their pity. I didn't need it. We were soulmates once. Han was destined to be a great football player. Colleges were already looking at him. But after Mom died, he stopped. He left everything behind for me. It bothered me that he sacrificed his future for my pain, so I broke up with him. And Han, he didn't take it well. I love you, Allie. You can't just push me away. I know, and I will. I was sad, but I couldn't pull him into my sadness. I had to let him go. It was for the best. He still thought we could fix this, but I had changed, and he deserved better. The second I stepped into the hallway, I spotted Kaya, my best friend. I didn't have to look to know Han was right behind me, keeping his distance, but never too far. You need to talk to him. He's a good guy, and he cares about you. You know that, right? Maybe someday, but right now, I can't deal with him on top of everything. Whatever you say, Captain. That was the thing about Kaya. She never pushed. She knew when to let things go. Unlike Han, she respected my space. She had been with me through everything, through all the grief, and when I needed time alone, she understood. I was still lost in my thoughts when suddenly Kaya blew a puff of powder straight into my face. What the heck, Ka? What's that? Cinnamon, and a little something extra. It's for your betterment. Brings happiness. You need it. Kaya was into all sorts of witchy stuff. Herbs, crystals. It sounded ridiculous, but she cared about me and wanted to help in her own way. And honestly, I didn't mind. Life went on, and a few weeks later, it was that time of the year again. I was dreading Mother's Day. As the day crept closer, the banners, the flyers, all of it became unbearable. Everywhere I looked, the world was reminding me of what I no longer had. I just couldn't take it and ran to the restroom. I can't see you like this, Allie. I miss her so much. Why don't you try to talk to her? I've been reading about summoning spirits. There are ways, rituals. No, I'm not doing that. It's too much. Once I reached home, I wanted to sit with Dad and tell him about my day, but he had news for me. I've got to leave for 2 weeks, business trip. I wouldn't have agreed, but it's important. It's fine. I'll be okay. Just a day after Dad left, the loneliness started to weigh on me. The more time I spent alone, the more I missed Mom. I looked again through the telescope, hoping, but she still wasn't up there. Maybe Kaya was right. Maybe I could talk to her. Maybe I wasn't crazy for wanting it so badly. So I called Kaya over. When Kaya arrived, she had company. Han, of all people. Why is he here? We need 3 people for the ritual, so I called him. Are you both sure about this? I don't know. This feels wrong. We set everything up. The candles, the circle, everything Kaya had planned. Han didn't look happy about it, but we needed him, so I stayed quiet and went along with it. From the darkness to the light, we summon you. Hear us. All of a sudden, the room became cold. Too cold. And then I felt it. A touch. Cold, but it was there. It had to be her. Mom. And then the flame stretched higher, confirming it. It had to be her. Please, give me a sign. Let me know it's really you. But Han didn't believe it. This is wrong, Allie. This isn't her. Kaya, stop this. Han let go of my hand, breaking the circle. The candles went out with a violent hiss, and a gust of wind tore through the room. The next thing I knew, I was thrown back against the wall, my body hitting hard. Han and Kaya were tossed across the room too. I groaned and tried to push myself up, fury burning inside me. What the hell, Han? She was here. My mom was here and you ruined it. No, this wasn't her. I thought you guys were doing some dumb, harmless thing like a Ouija board, not real occult stuff like this. This is wrong. You don't know what you're talking about." I was so focused on yelling at Han that I didn't even notice. Kaya wasn't moving. Kaya, wake up. What the hell? Han, Kaya, are you all right?
I'm fine, but Han, he messed everything up. You should leave. Han, you broke the circle. Get out of Allie's house. Kaya's right. Just leave, Han. You're not helping. With a final shake of his head, he stormed out of the room, the door slamming shut behind him. After Kaya left, I went to bed. She had offered to stay, but I told her to go. It was a school night, and I thought I'd be fine. Later that night, I woke up feeling like someone was there in my bedroom, watching me. I could have sworn I saw someone leaving my room, but when I looked, there was nothing. I glanced around and for a heartbeat caught a flicker of movement near the window, a dark shape slipping away. Scared, very scared, I just hid under the covers, closed my eyes, and tried to sleep. The next day at school, when I opened my locker, there were flowers. So many. What the heck? Ooh, a secret admirer? No, it's Han. I know it. And it kept happening. Every day, something new was in my locker, and Han was always around, always watching. I didn't want to complain and get him kicked out of school, but I hated it. I hated all of it because it was getting out of hand. The next few days, the food in the fridge kept disappearing, and an unsettling chill crept up my spine. I couldn't remember eating anything close to that amount, and Dad wasn't home, not for another week. Everything was just way off. And then, to make it worse, it happened. One day, an assignment I barely remembered doing came back with top marks. "Allie, see me after class." When I went to his office, the teacher said my essay was too good, that I had plagiarized and he was failing me. It didn't make sense. And then it hit me. It was Han. I knew it was him. He wanted us back together, and this was his twisted way. I had to confront him and stop this once and for all. "We need to talk." "Allie, what's wrong?" "You need to stop this. It's not cute. It's very disturbing." "What are you talking about?" "Flowers, the assignment, messing with my house, trying to win me back in these weird ways?" "I have no idea what you're talking about. But even if I did want to win you back, would that be so bad?" "Yes, it would. Next time, I'll call the cops." "Wow, fine. That's how you feel? I'm done. I don't want anything to do with you, so don't flatter yourself too much." Before I could respond, a fist flew into Han's face, knocking him to the ground. My eyes widened in shock as I turned to see Kaya standing there, rage blazing across her face. "Don't you ever disrespect Allie again, you creep," Kaya growled, looking extremely angry. Han scrambled backward, stunned by how intense she was. "What's wrong with you, Kaya?" Without a word, Kaya reached out, grabbed my hand, and walked away with me, not even glancing back at Han. Kaya was furious, like really furious. She never acted that way, especially not toward Han. I knew I needed to calm her down. "It's okay, just breathe. Tell me what I can do to make you feel better. How about a sleepover tonight? We can hang out, maybe watch some horror movies." She was smiling so sweetly, but something about it felt off. Tonight, Kaya, I can't. It's my mom's birthday. I was going to spend it alone, make her favorite cake. Maybe some other time." "Oh, right. If you change your mind, let me know." That night, I woke up to the smell of something burning. I ran downstairs, and what I saw made my heart shatter. All of Mom's stuff was broken, and our photos were burned, like someone had done it on purpose. No. Everything I had left of her was destroyed. Someone had ripped away the last pieces of my mom. At school, I told Kaya. I told her everything, but her reply shocked me. "No, it's sad, but it's good too in a certain way." "What are you talking about?" "You need to move on." It wasn't like her. How could she say that? And then she leaned in and tucked a strand of hair behind my ear. I instantly felt a chill run down my spine. Her touch was cold, too cold. I knew something was off about Kaya, so that day I tried to avoid her as much as I could, but she was always around, creeping me out. That afternoon, when I left school, I couldn't shake the feeling like someone was watching me, but when I turned around, no one was there. I sped up, and then suddenly I ran into someone. Han. I didn't pull away. I hugged him, shaking all over. "Whoa, it's okay, Allie, I've got you."
I thought it was you. I'm scared, Han, so scared. You're okay now. I'm right here. I wasn't ready to be alone, so I asked Han to come with me to my place, and he happily agreed. We talked, we made up. I didn't want to push him away anymore. For once, I felt at peace. You okay? Yeah, for the first time in a while, I think I am. We kissed, a warmth I hadn't felt in ages, lulling me to sleep. I woke up to the sound of Han screaming, and what I saw shocked me. Kaya was holding Han in the air. Kaya, let him go! Kaya, know that weakling is long gone.
She threw him like he was nothing. His body hit the wall, and then she turned her eyes on me. What are you? I'm something far older, far darker, and I've wanted you from the moment I saw you. Your pain, your grief, it's intoxicating. But I couldn't have you then. Someone protected you, so I took her instead. But now I'll have you. This mortal dare to come close, he'll suffer for it. She raised her hand, her eyes set on Han. She was going to kill him. No, stop, leave him alone. I didn't care if I got hurt. I couldn't let her touch him again. And then this light, this blinding light, exploded all around me. It was her, my mom. I wasn't imagining it. She was here. She's the one who protected you, your mother. Mom! Mom smiled at me, then turned to face Kaya, who had twisted into a grotesque version of herself. Snarling, she lunged at the light, but was repelled by my mom's power. Kaya wasn't strong enough. The demon wasn't strong enough. My mom's spirit, her love, was stronger. Leave my daughter alone. I wasn't scared anymore. All I cared about was protecting Kaya and Han. I'd been chasing the past for so long that I hadn't cherished the ones I still had. The demon screamed as it was ripped out of her. Then it was gone. I'll always be watching over you, Allie. Always. And then she vanished, but I could still feel her there, protecting me. I stumbled back, breathless. The room grew still as the last light flickered out. Kaya, wake up, please. Was the ritual successful? I don't remember. It's good. They were safe. We were all safe. I hugged them so tight. I love you guys, and I'm never taking any of this for granted. Not anymore. Things were finally settling down. Dad was back from his trip, and Kaya was doing fine. She didn't remember her possession, but I think it was good that way. As for Han and me, we were back together for good. Wait, is that? Oh my God, a new star. Wow, that's incredible. And just like that, I knew. I felt it. The love. It was her. If you've ever lost someone you loved and felt their presence watching over you, drop a comment below and share your story with us. Like this video if this touched your heart, and share it with someone who needs to know they're never truly alone. What do you think will happen next for Allie? Leave your predictions in the comments, and don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notified about future stories.
If you enjoyed this emotional ride, give the video a thumbs up and tell me, have you ever felt a loved one's presence after they were gone? I read every single comment. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.